So brace for impact.
I'm ready.
Open up your open-mindedness and see if this changes your mind. Vinny, have you seen this or
I have not.
Okay, first of all, you guys are going to love this clip. Go ahead, Rob.
So refreshing.
All right, here's that check for you, sir. Sir? First of all, do not assume my pronouns. Second of all, how dare you assume that because I'm a man that I'm going to be paying for this whole dinner? Women are fully capable of paying for themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to split the bill between you two then?
Actually, why don't we do this so we can really drive this point home for you, because you're giving me very misogynistic vibes right now. Leave the entire bill, and she will pay for the entire thing because she is a strong, independent woman who does not need a man to provide for her. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, yeah, in that case, here's the check, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay.
Canceled. I cannot believe how toxic that guy was.
Wait, so toxic. Oh my god, this is expensive.
Oh, you got it.
Give me a push, bitch! Give me a push!
Are you gonna help me?
Absolutely not. As a feminist man, I don't want to imply that you can't defend yourself just because you're a woman.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, what? Yeah.
All right. This. I'm dating the conservative.
What a great clip.
Oh,
right? 60 seconds.
Fight for
Takes
yourself.
everything out.
Yeah.
You know what? You can pay for it.
Yeah, and you can. Even the burglar was
protect
like,
yourself.
The burglar was like, wait, what?
Yeah. No, I kind of want a conservative in my life is what I want.
Probably 60% of the conversations with feminists revolve around the idea that video is trying to convey, which is where you can't have equality and equity, but then also demand privilege in society at the same time. And that's what those all are, aren't they? What he's really pointing out is you're getting all sorts of privileges that would never be afforded to me. It's instantly assumed I pay your bill. It's instantly assumed that I protect you. It's instantly assumed that you get the spot on the lifeboat if we're on the Titanic. This is all instantly just assumed. It's baked into the pie, right? Well, the thing is that if that's the case, what are men getting? This was my argument with, what's her name, Tommy Lauren, right? The idea and that was a huge viral clip on Piers Morgan as well with Tommy Lauren, where I took her to task on this very same concept.
What was the topic?
Well, in this case, we were discussing, she was basically saying that men are a bunch of sassy pants man babies now and this and that. And I took her to task on it and pointed out to her that, well, you'll see in the clip, I guess.
Is this it?
I believe so.
Let's see a glimpse of it.
So I'm really anxious to weigh in. Okay, so I think over the last probably 10 years, there has been what I call the pussification of men. It was everything should be about your emotions and your feelings, and men were emasculated, and this whole concept of toxic masculinity warped the minds of a lot of young men. And they felt masculine, they wanted to be masculine, but society was telling them they should be softer, that it was being toxically masculine if you wanted to play sports and chop wood and go to war. And so men were so emasculated and so beat down that then there was this revolution of what was actually toxic masculinity, the Tate brothers and others, which I feel as a female that doesn't represent true masculinity. That to me represents douchebaggery. And as a woman, I want a strong man who is a protector and a provider that will go to war if need be, that will protect me, protect my family, make money. I see that as being actually masculine. That's like the man that I grew up with, my dad. But what we're seeing now is these young men who look at Andrew Tate and the Tate brothers, and they see somebody who's just quite frankly a douchebag and disrespects women. And because they've been so emasculated, they're like, oh, great, that's a manly man. But that's not right either. So at some point, I think we'll go back to maybe meeting in the middle here. You can be a man who has feelings and emotions, but you can also go to war and protect and defend your family. I'm hoping
that's not a girl, it's a guy.
But the two extremes right now,
very gay guy,
confusing men, and quite frankly, they're leaving women with few choices, and that's the real tragedy here.
You see, I completely agree with you, but Andrew, you were shaking your head quite vigorously. Why?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just more feminine or feminist nonsense, ultimately. And the covert feminism in society is big, especially on the conservative side. So here's what happens, right? Women need to have feminine virtues for men to be pursuing masculine virtues, for you to say things like, well, men, what I want is for men to protect me and I want men to make money. Well, that's great. What that ends up doing is it gives you a set of privilege in society. What do men get? What do men get for doing that for you? What are we getting from women for doing that? Are we getting chaste virgins on our wedding night? No, we're not getting chaste virgins on our wedding night. Are we getting women of great virtue? No, we're not getting women of great virtue. The idea of courtly love is supposed to be done for women of great virtue. Where are they? Well, they're nowhere. And so in modernity, in society, when female conservative influencers say this, it's actually a form of covert feminism. They're saying, I want privilege in society, right? But what is it women are giving to men to get it? What? What are they giving them?
What did she say?
She had no answer.
Literally?
She said men are just wired to do it. That was her response. I just believe men are wired to do that. Yes, I kid you not. That was her response. I believe that's why it went so viral, because she said, I just think men are wired that way. They're wired to be my slave. They're wired to go and make my money and put me in a position of privilege and this and that. In fact, you're lucky. Don't you feel lucky that you're allowed to do that for her? You're a lucky guy. You're a real lucky guy.
Who has spooked you in a debate? Who's gotten you raged? Who's gotten you fully like pissed off where you're like, you wanted to, destroy them, but they actually got you a little bit?
I mean, that's happened a few times in various debates. The thing is I've debated with hundreds of people over the years. You know what I mean? And over that course, you're going to lose your cool from time to time. People often will take personal jabs. They'll attack you, this and that. It's very trendy for people to attack my wife, for instance. They know that one of the pathways to attack somebody who has a family is what? It's through the family, right? This is a way that they can try to get a rise out of you, various things like this. So there's been multiple instances where this has happened where, I'm human. I'm going to get upset from time to time. Usually that's not the case. I don't think that you can judge or assess a person's entire body of work on whether or not they get upset here and there when they're debating various people, especially if people are bad faith or they're clip farming. I get that a lot. I'll be debating with people, especially TikTokers, and they're all just clip farming. They're looking for rage bait, in other words.
Yeah, so what's his name? Muhammad Ali. As much as they call him the greatest of all time, the guy has lost 6 times.